Hey. Old pup right there done ran into Jane Doe already. About to knock the blood out of her. Just wild and crazy. Hey, hey. Hey. Hey, hey. Come up in here. Hey, hey. Whee. Find him here. Find him here. Whee. That's him. Female Storm. Female Storm. Pick him up, find him. Find him, Ivy, keep it tight. Find him, Ivy, keep it tight.
Oh, we having a good time. Yeah, I've been working all week and I'm tired. I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time.
Find him, y'all. Find y'all.
Heel-toe, do-si-do, scooting my boots, swinging doors, B&D, kicks and done, honky-tonk heaven, double shotgun, good time. Oh, we having a good time. I've been working all week and I'm tired and I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Shot tequila, beer on tap, sweet southern warm, sit on my lap. G with an O, O with a D, T with an I, and a M and a E, and a good time. Good time. I've been working all week and I'm tired and I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. Time for a good time. Oh, turn it up now.
Rabbit on the moon. Jane Doe jump there, rabbit. Now how I'm gonna get around there to him, I don't know. Bone dry, guys. About 20-mile-per-hour winds has been today. It's calmed down just now, probably the calmest it's been. So what I did, guys, I went in and put Jane Doe up. She was starting to fade a small bit with these dogs. She's just not in the shape that Storm is in. Of course not Pete. And this pup is not in any real shape, but she's an athlete. Now I've got the man on the ground, and he ain't gonna mind doing what he does. He can go ahead and get with it. That's one thing I like about him. Not a lot of play when he's serious. He's in the mood right now where he's saying he really wants to run. Let me let him give him some privacy. So Storm and Ivy are together, and Pete just shot over here to the broomstraw field. They're on that far left side over there, inside that broomstraw field in that elbow. So we're gonna see what they're doing. Listen, guys, it's raining. 37-mile-per-hour wind is what the high wind is supposed to be today. There's Ivy, good girl. I want you to be a little independent. She's gonna get some solo in here too while she's in here. Because Pete is being used in this situation to enhance and adhere to the client's dog here. This is one of our own, the pup. So I want us to continue to call it in the field with Tyson. Find him, mama. Find him, Storm. Good girl. That pup's got a lot of play. I caught her just a while ago running dog. As you can see, it definitely is trying to do a little something. Just a small miss, but we'll take that. You know. Let's see if those other dogs don't bark. All you do, guys, is put that on 2. Because I'm done with 1. If she continues to do that, all you're gonna do is hit that dog on 2. Now, if 1 is a safe place for that dog and it doesn't bother it, hey, go with it. But 1 doesn't even get her attention. She blinks. That's all she does. Now, they act like he's here, and it excited Pete. But Pete is not going to crack his mouth unless he's got him. So if that pup continues to do that, only thing I'm doing to correct that mildly, is bump that dog on 2. If 1 does not suffice, listen to me. I'm not saying just do it, because here's the thing. This is a training situation, so we may not have jam up running, you know? It may be spotted. But we got to look at it like this. Let me say this. This is a training channel, right? An informative channel. That's the goal anyway. Here we are breaking and developing / conditioning outside dogs, right? My own, I broke through and through. Pete, he is here. He's on the ground. It's basic conditioning for him. But he's the teacher on today. He doesn't have the nose that his daughter or the other female has, Storm. But he has the brains, okay? If you got the brains, you can go a whole lot further than a lot of dogs that got all the other tools. Foot, this, that, extreme, that. All that's good. So what we're doing here is I'm showing my approach. That doesn't mean it's 100%, and you got to take it with whatever, but take it with a grain of salt, if you will. Because no one man can do it all. No one man knows it all, right? Take the old philosopher, I can't think of his name. He said, take the crumbs from various tables. And he might even have said all tables. I can't remember, so don't quote me there. But he said, and make your own loaf. And make your own loaf. Think about that. Take crumbs from everybody's table and make your own loaf. And so that's all I'm saying. That too is all this dog needs. When you see a dog that does not like the collar, and no, none of them should, they are just resilient and have a strong resistance to the collar. It's a difference. None of them likes the collar. Let's be real. None of them is in love with the collar. Can't wait for you to shock them. Yes, put it on because it means we're going running. That doesn't mean they love the collar. It means they love what the collar is associated with. When they hear you get the leashes out and the beep, beep, and all that, because they know we're going running. They don't love the collar. Let's say that first and foremost, right? That's firstly. They just love what is associated with the gathering of the collar, or gathering up of the collar. All right, now watch this. Mildly If you have a dog that can take it more than others, more resistant or resilient to it than others, in my opinion, start with the 2. If one doesn't even make a blink, doesn't make a pass gas, get to the 2, because it's not going to kill them nor break their spirit. They just showed you either the prongs are too short for the thickness of their coat, of their hair, and it's not touching, or it's touching and they are resistant and have a strong resilience to that. Go to 2. And if 2 doesn't work, you got it. You can add, my God, give yourselves a hand. Go to 3. You're not going to break them. You're not holding it. Just like that. That's all you want. Just like how the dog just did. Thank you for working with me, dog. Just that. That's all you want. You just get them, it's that mashing on the button. You need anger management. Some guys taking it out because you can't smack their wives or kids or whatever around. And this is not a throw off, I'm saying in general. Or just deal with anger issues. I'm not trying to be funny, guys. Please, reel it in. Right? But I'm serious. Some guys get dogs, and I'm telling you, I've seen it. Beat them with hoses, break the spirits of dogs because they didn't like them barking. They didn't like them doing this. Didn't like them doing that. Welcome to development. Everybody can't maintain dogs on that level. That's why most people would have to go and buy broke dogs. I'm not, again, throwing out, that's just what happens. Quite naturally, most people don't have the knack or the patience. You can have the knack, don't have the patience. You got to have both. You can have the know-how and the wherewithal, but if you don't have the patience to carry both or see both the wherewithal and the know-how out, you just got a lost cause. You're good at it. You'd be better off teaching somebody, and that may not work because you don't have the patience. With these dogs, they tell you, they'll speak to you. See, right now, I love this sound. If you ain't running, don't say nothing at all. You see what I'm saying? Shut your mouth. Don't sing out of place. Start when you hear that, go on, come on in. Sing your part, baby, and don't out-sing everybody. All right, let me bring that in. It was just a comical moment. The second thing, hey, good girl, Ivy, come here. Come here to me. Good girl, touch me. Hey, mama, where's your baby? Where's your baby? See, I would rather her not go forward and want to do all that touching. That just shows, man, I ain't with all that mushy stuff. It doesn't mean she's being rebellious. That tail is just having some kind of movement, and she's not standing at my feet. Even if she stops for a second to check the other dogs, as long as you're steady, see, stop to check. She stopped. It wasn't she's not hunting. Y'all got to know the difference. She stopped, and she's stopping to get a locate. Just like if you're running with a person, if you never ran with them before, or a guider, and they got dogs, they'll tell you, hold on, what? All right, Bert, let's go this way. This is where the dog's going. That's just what they do. The dog's doing the same thing. They're not robots. So you have to give them that leeway, not look, get your goddamn tail over there. No. You might ruin that dog and go backwards. Cause that dog to come unglued from the pieces that you pieced together with glue. Because you didn't understand the difference and didn't know what that dog was saying. The dog will speak to you. Listen, hear me. I'm not trying to be a know-it-all. I'm just telling you guys, a lot don't know. They look at dogs and say they're good, look at dogs and say they're this, and they don't know what they're looking at. Or they don't know how to evaluate what they're looking at. They made their own assessment. It's not judgment. This is wisdom, years of it, of seeing it. Losing dogs, having dogs get killed because of my own lack thereof. Solutions Almighty Dan, directly off of Little Pack Rabbit champion and field champion Howard's Bandit. Bring back to my own international field champion Beaver Creek's Manifest Destiny. One of the most heavy line-bred jack of all trades ninja crosses that's ever been produced. 7 crosses of ninja, 5 crosses of jack. Close. Let me just throw that out there in 5 generations. Let me just throw that out there. Look it up. And an ex-buddy of mine told me, he said, and still a brother at heart, but an ex-buddy. Still my brother, but an ex-buddy. Told me, said, look, and I give him credit, you said it, sir. He said, if you're looking, he said, man, you need to collar break that dog, deer break that dog before you take him out there. He's collar broke, he knows what that is, you did a good job. Dog started, he's running, he said, hey man, before we go to gun hunting, I didn't listen to him, see? I thought I knew it all. But he'd been in it longer than me at the time. And even now, because he's been in it longer. Different lot of dogs. Listen, Dog goes out there. I just turned $4,000 down for the dog. Just turned that down for the dog because I bred to Destiny, and there was no other. I mean, they weren't going to do the repeat. The guys weren't interested in that, but here it was. Dog got out there. They jammed up. I think he got the jump on the dog. He ran like an ace. Got way out there, hit a check, and came across a deer. Went across Highway 19 in Mebane, North Carolina. Highway 119. And a car, an oncoming observer, a hunter, that can understand the beat that is in my soul when it comes to the passion of dogs. He saw that dog cross with that deer. 2 dogs crossed the road. 1 dog was decapitated from attempting to cross. And there was Solutions Almighty Dan. Little Pack Rabbit champion, field champion Howard's Bandit, bred back to international field champion Beaver Creek's Manifest Destiny. Destiny being off of 2-time national champion, AKC field champion Maverick's Blueberry, who was off of Maverick's Blue Ninja and Silvertone Bell, Alibaba's little mate sister. And then the daddy of the mother of Destiny was Beaver Creek's Blue Bayou. She was directly off of Alibaba and Striker bitch, I believe, Blue Moon. He being Roswell Dasno of Dane Road, 303 Dane Road, governor of New York. He doesn't live there anymore. He's passed. God rest his soul. He made the cross with Blueberry and produced Destiny. I purchased Destiny from Mr. Stephen Mickles out of Michigan, who had the Riley's Rolling Trails dog. This is all factual. Everybody can tell you this. I don't just talk, guys. And I drove to 14, 15 hours, went to pick the dog up. I didn't have a dog hauler do it. I went and grabbed her. I watched her for 2 or 3 years. I went and grabbed her. I left Val. I'm going somewhere with this. Just listen. I'm going slow because the dog's still working anyway. I drove there, picked the dog up myself and my old kennel partner, Adam Templeton. He really wasn't into dogs. He loved how it looked in the magazines and all that stuff. Now, that dog don't have it, and them other dogs don't honor her. I'm going to go right to 2, right? Even though I'm talking to y'all, I got it in. See how quick I got it out of my holster? I'm not playing. Because you have to correct that. If that's an extra pop, and she ended up producing it, the other dog check it, and they honor it. Kudos to you. I'll take that extra bark because you're making progress. Okay, back to this. And we was able to get the dog here in North Carolina. Me and Adam, we went and drove there, got the dog, watched trails running the pen he had right there in the back of his house, right there near his house. And I got down here and I couldn't think of another dog. I said, man, you know what? Because I think he made the October issue of 2010. And I think we made the November 2010 Better Beagling cover. And then December, I think it was Destiny's half-brother, Cy Hill Cuca Blue, owned by Rex DePew. He was out of a lumberjack bitch, if I'm not mistaken, and Blueberry himself as well. So it was half mates. And I think Ralph and Sarah Harrington, Mr. and Mrs. Ralph and Harry Harrington, pardon me, were doing a thing last like 4 months of the year, something I can't remember, on ninja dogs. And they were some of the last grandchildren of ninja. So anyway, I just wanted to paint that. I hate leaving that information on the table. Who was the dog out of? There you go. And I saw it fit when Miss Vicky Bassett, Hurry Up Beagles had that dog up there in Coshocton, Ohio, holding for Mr. Danny Van Sickle. Respect to all of those guys, fellow Beaglers, what they've done, their accomplishments. I tip my hat to you guys, no matter what history looks like. God bless you guys. I'm appreciative of you all. We need each other. But anyway, that dog I'm talking about, man, you talking about just sure enough right, man. Lord have mercy. Bandit. Bandit was a nice dog. He was going to be out of Buddy's Iron Eagle, field champion Buddy's Iron Eagle, who won everything. Dexter ended up having the dog, Dexter Redford. A friend of mine, I say Dexter, I say it loosely because he's like my uncle, but I don't mean no disrespect, Dexter. You know I love you. And fans, excuse me, I don't have to say that with him. He ended up with the dog. He had that dog in Brinko's Rabble Rouser or Babble Rouser or something like that about the same time. He bought the dog from Mr. Buddy Whitehead. I will never forget this. And Bandit was a really good dog. He was out of Eagle and what is that gyp's name? God almighty. Help me out, Dexter. What is that dog's name? I almost caught it, guys. That's going to bother me. Downs Brandy. Downs Brandy was out of Blue Ninja and a Jack of all trades female or granddaughter or something like that. It was all very close. Whatever it was, I can't remember verbatim, but that third generation right there in the third, it was Jack of all trades, Jack of all trades, Jack of all trades. Then the second, Jack of all trades and Jack of all trades. He was a triple great grandson to Jack and a double great grandson. That dog was holding, man, like 40 something percent, almost 50% Jack of all trades. I bred him to destiny. A granddaughter and a great granddaughter, making her 38.5% Jack of all trades. I bred those dogs back to each other. I said that to say this. My lack thereof and wisdom to follow out suit as a person that had a little bit more wisdom than me. Here's why I'm bringing my clothes. Come here. I lost one of the greatest bred, in my opinion, and so many others have said this, they can tell you that saw him run. I lost one of the greatest Jack of all trades Blue Ninja males that could have been alive to date had I just listened with the passion of it all, and not my ego thinking that I knew it all or I knew enough that, no, I'm good. Man, listen, that's the dumbest mistake I could have ever made. But we live and we learn. Now that I bored you, let's return back to our normal broadcast. He's walking them out. See, this is why I said he don't always try to run balls to the wall. He'll sometimes gear it down too. Yeah, he about to walk him out. He must have kept going. I ain't seen no rabbit yet. He's right here on top of it. I thought I heard him though. Yep, I did. That was him. Rabbit on the move. P for the jump. Solo that rabbit, boy. Bad, terrible weather as it is. Tough. Hopefully he'll call him into him. Give me about 10 minutes. I'll call you right back. Okay. He just don't have the nose those dogs got, man. But he's got a good enough nose to keep running out. And the fact that Rabbit made a hunt all this time that he had to hunt to jump him up. He's like, oh no, I'm about to get you today. I have no idea what the other two dogs are. They've just been hunting together, so hey, I'm not gonna call him or do anything. I'm gonna let him do what he does. They'll catch up. Crazy just how that little piece of rain changed up, man, from trash running, fresh rain, moisture up and down my boot right now. We'll take it. I gotta get around here to where he is. Hold on. Had to been a buck rabbit where he was grabbing that thing. Still very choppy running. But hey, we running. I just caught them back up because it's windy. They're not going to be able to hear Pete running. So I'm going to pause break with them, let him make his way back to the point where he's coming good and they can hear him. And then I'll cast those dogs again. I'll recast them. Stay tuned. See, they hear him. That's him. Hunt him up. That's him. When he goes out real hard, one good time comes on with it. I'm gonna turn those dogs loose. I might let him just cross though. I don't know. I'll stay tuned. This is what I wanted. The female right here on the right, Storm, she had a problem packing. You want the dog to want it, guys. That's what you want. Good dogs. Good mommies. Because the puppy is the most problematic, I went ahead and turned her loose first. Because if I would turn Storm loose first, that dog would have gave mouth running toward that dog. I'll let her locate the dog. They'll get together and pack, preferably. That's the goal. Nextly, I'll turn her loose. 20 minutes later. Well, they brought him all the way down on the inside of this creek, went up, came back around. I don't have much storage, guys, and dropped that joker. But then it's been a minute though. I know they're tied off after that run. So, hey, you got to get it. But that black son of a gun right there, man, I tell you, he just does not stop.
There's a land that's fair and bright. I was driving through